good.
Here with Purdue coach Tony Ersland, getting ready for the NCAA tournament. Gosh, it's here already, huh?
Another year flew by, man. It goes faster every year. You know, you tell your kids that right at the start of the season, hey, value every day because it's going to go. But, man, it does. It just seems like time slips by, and best time of the year now.
So talk about Big Ten's tournament. How'd your team perform, and what should we be looking for?
Yeah, with all the holdovers, right? The clock extension, guys. It was a very, very deep Big Ten tournament. We probably finished down the list a little further than we would have wanted to, but to get 7 ultimately, right? We got 7 guys here. That's a good number that we can score with. So ultimately, happy with the number of guys we got here. From a team finish, would have loved to have been a little higher, but that was a deep tournament with a lot of guys who were, top 3-4 place winners that were 0-2 in the tournament. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was an interesting, almost a bloodbath of sorts for some guys.
Well, but it sets the clock starts now. It's like 2 weeks ago. It's 2 weeks ago, right?
No, and hey, we're all 0-0 again, and you come in and you make your own luck, and that's what's so exciting about this. No matter how the seeds fell or whatever, man, you just put your foot on the line and let's go, and that's the best part about it.
Now these kids, they get pretty battle ready going through the Big Ten season, right? I mean,
Yep.
Do you feel in some cases that your kids have an advantage over maybe conferences that don't have that kind of depth and competition?
Yeah, no, I think you said it like you're battle tested, you're battle ready, and I feel that strongly that's a good thing. What you try to do, though, is make sure you get healthy here. And like for us this year, I only used 14 of my 16 dates. You know, the NCAA allows 16, but I used 14, knowing that it was going to be a deep field this year, and we just tried to do as best we could to manage those guys and get them here healthy. And I think overall we've done a good job of that.
So if someone didn't know your program, who would you tell them to watch for when they're watching the stream and going on TV this week?
Yeah, a guy like Devin Schroeder, 125, 2-time Big Ten finalist, seeded number 9 here. He'll be in the mix with the best guys. He's only got a couple of losses this year to, like Glory and some of those really good kids. The top 2-3 guys in the country, Glory and Barnett, in the Big Ten, with the Princeton kid as well. So he's one to watch. Thomas Pinola had a very strong Big Ten tournament, finishing top 5. Had to beat Caffey from Michigan State for 5th, who's ranked 5th in the country.
Yeah, that's a real
right?
competitor.
So Tom's in the mix, seeded top 12. And as always, Kendall Coleman. Well, I feel good about 7 guys who can win here. They can win matches and be a factor. So, I hate to just single out 1 or 2, but those 2 guys certainly seeded the highest can really make some noise.
So, how overall do you think wrestling's doing? Last year was kind of we snuck in a season kind of, right? Mm-hmm. This year was the full boat, right?
No, it was good, and all indications so far, at least what I'm hearing too, is the Big Ten broadcast was really big. Like the TV numbers were great, so I think that you see wrestling kind of on the rebound in terms of having a quiet down year with COVID. Yes, we got it done, but it was tough. Now I feel like, man, there's some real momentum again for wrestling moving forward. So I'm excited about that.
You got good recruiting group coming in. You guys have to refill now that all these 8-year seniors are done.
I've got a couple of really good kids. Smaller group for Purdue because again we got the holdbacks, right? Like the clock extension guys. So I'm bringing some guys back that we're planning on graduating. So my needs weren't as big. Mm-hmm. So yes, we're bringing in a few good kids, and we've got what we needed from a weight class perspective. But I just didn't need as many guys because boy, we got guys sticking around.
Well,
so that's good too.
Well, we'll be looking out for the Boilermakers this week. Thanks a lot, Coach.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.